how you get money. How you get money. I'll do a quick tutorial, I ain't gonna lie. This is the RP.
Alright, y'all, bear with me. This is my first time, man. But look, this is a tutorial about making money on Chicago of 17,000 a million quadrillion. You're going to be learning how to make money, create your character. You're going to be learning how to operate a car, and you're going to be learning how to obtain weapons. With that being said, I want you to subscribe and like the video so I can get me an PC so the content can be better. Thank you.
Walk you for a favor. I don't post gens cause I'm on paper. They pop out watch, know what to say. You get chased by kids with some lazy.
We're gonna do hoot dropping. That's it. You know, we're gonna put our height. I mean, 6 even is a pretty good one. Put our age, you know, throw our age in there. Throw our weight, you know. If you want to be a chunky boy, you could be a chunky boy, but you know, 150 is a.
Yeah, man, just letting y'all know the audio is a little choppy, so I will be, you know, 2 times in and, you know, doing a little skip session here and there.
Skins right here. Good skins. Yeah, what do I tell you? Hair, no. It's got hair. No. This is how you make your alley, by the way, because some people also struggle with that. They struggle with avatar creation. I forgot to put it in there, so this is also a avatar creation. How do I tell you? If the hair is like this, don't worry about it. It will show me. Like that, throw in some eyebrows. But this is just my character. You have to do it exactly like it. You know, create as you wish. But you know, this is a little something off my head. Something I really went to throw in. But something like that. Here we got jackets. You know, we got outer layers. Outer layers. We got inner layers. A lot of inner layers. I'd say what could we throw these on? We're gonna throw in ones and gloves. I don't know nothing about all of that now. I ain't getting that far in. That's not a comb fit. I throw the comb fit. Not smooth. That's not something smooth. Okay, look. Something like that. I got the 3D pants. You know, I can throw on some shorts. We'll make that look nice, tie that in together. Save. That's the Ivy. Now, I could have went to accessories. I could have put some earrings on, some masks. I could have did all that, but you know, this is something for the fast. We might die anyway. So look, let me show you what you do. Load into the first. You should spawn right here. It's a green zone, which means you can't die. Look, get these boxes right here. That's what you want to do. And come right here. You see it at the top? $46 for returning the box. Now. Hold up. You thinking you don't want to be running around messing with boxes and stuff? How you get into the big boy boxes? Let me tell you. You have to get 700. At least $700 to start making moves. That's it. So you ain't even gonna be here long. So as of right now, 700. That's what we working for. 700. So this might be a little minute. Time skip. Honestly, that's all I gotta say to that.
Watch till the end of the video to learn all of the commands because some isn't shown on Discord.
Look, this is one of the cars. You can drive cars. Yes, indeed you can. Which is actually tough. Yes, they actually do have officers in this game. It is RP, so they do have officers. So what's wrong with money? The game does get updated. Some things are questionable, but for the most part, you really don't be worried about it. It is loud at times. I'm sorry. I could lower it down so y'all can hear me. Yeah, lower it down so y'all can hear me better, but hey. Oh my god, it's broken. I need this passion. You can't find anything that way. This. I don't weep. This. Oh, by the way, not so much. Yeah, weep, but that's all the deal for chat. You don't know why weep? You got the piece of it? Alright, chat. I have to go cop a Blake game pass or something. And let me show y'all a tour around the map really fast before I finish this money, cause I can get this out the way really quick. Me, might have jumping features that would be nice. It actually does have a gun store. You cannot access it because it's behind a paywall, which sucks. Oh, that's fine. That's if you want to do mail. That's if you want to do mail. This is hospital. You go down this way. Actually, down this way, you would have the car area and the store. We want to get that. This is boxes. You go this way. This is school. I wish I had a bike. Wish that bike would work. Chat. This would have been much easier to show y'all, but we don't feed, so time scale. I was gonna do that. was good. One only on here. Only on here. You can do this. Honestly, you have this one. And one. And one. This way. This way. Yeah, you have to go around though. They'll follow you. See this here. We're gonna send us pass.
Chat, there it is. You do have a gun store sitting right there, pretty. You make your way down there. You do have to buy Game Pass though, or if you buy just a regular gun, you type in chat, which for some reason I can't do. I can actually show you since I can't. You press slash whatever it is, but for instance, slash dealer P30. You see that in chat? That's what you do, and you spawn them in. That's commands. They have commands in the game. That's how you spawn in your car. That's how you despawn your car. That's how you spawn in your guns. That's how you all of that. All of that is commands. They have them in the Discord, or you could just ask around and people will tell you.
Look at that. Very beautiful. Very beautiful sitting right there. Yup, that box is gun store. You just walk up to it. You know, and basically got twice. I don't know how you feel. But anyways, scooting back up the road away from a gun store that people see this and it not exist. We're gonna run up here with our $700. You know, we just finished working very hard for this $700. Yeah. Shut up. Sit down this way. Gun store is behind us. Sit down. Boxes. Hospital. I wouldn't call that the hall. That's not the hall. Car right here. Mrs. Dealership. This is the direction you wanna go. Dealership usually off the first door gas station. This is your best friend right here. This is the spot. Let me put it like that. Chat. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's how I be chat. That's why, you know, it gets bad. That's the dealer. We don't have no cars. We're broke. Remember, we're trying to get there. Look, absolute wonders right here. Got PD in the cut. PD in the cut some more. I don't know why PD isn't doing anything. Got PD over there. PD just all over. We got no bodies in PD. Let's see what everybody's going to tell you. Players. That is
Every game, okay? If anybody mess with you, I handle it. Okay?
Hey, look. Chat, y'all hear that? Okay. Make it here. Make it here, chat.
But where the yurks at? Okay.
This is where you want to go. To Roids.
Oh my
For the cash,
god.
buy your Roids.
Hey, Milo, got some bullets.
Best, it doesn't matter where you. Oh, they flipped this car. It doesn't matter where you do it, long as you get it done. He is sliding. Yes, chat. That is, you can drive cars. I don't know how to drive it on controller or mobile, but I know you definitely can on keyboard and mouse. Go here before you buy a car. Go here to get your driver's license, and then go here. You have to. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Do this. Type in dealer and type in what you bought, which is Roids. You bought Roids, and you know, spawn in whatever it is. Bomb. 1,000 right there. Now look, it might not seem like a lot, but you just flip that 700 into 1,000. Now you're about to flip that 1,000 into 2,000. And then that 2,000 into 4,000, and that 4,000 will turn into 6,000, and then 6,000 will turn into 9,000, and so on and so forth. Extensions.
If I don't get my gun, I'm putting gun all up in you.
Type in slash dealer.
If I don't get my gun,
Slash dealer.
I'm on through you.
Oh my gosh, what is he talking about?
The slide button.
Bomb. Hold up. Bomb.
Hey,
There they are. That's how you do that though.
I'll give you another switch. I'll give another switch out.
Hey, what do I tell you, Chad?
Hey, folks in the white hoodie. Hey, folks in the white hoodie.
2 of them cost
Folks in
$280.
the white hoodie in your ski, come here. Yo, I don't
Bomb.
like crowds. I don't like crowds. You only
Chad,
said I
all
don't
you
like
have
crowds.
is a 10-second
Let me
cooldown.
see that thing, bro. I'm down.
He said everybody dying.
I'm about to pass. Oh my.
Oh, he flashed. Chat, he flashed.
Oh, you trying to kill me, buddy? Oh.
Let me make the sale real quick. Bomb, 3K. How do I tell you, Chad?
Bleeding.
Three.
Wait,
Please.
Bomb. You can buy 2 now. You buy 2. Rent Syracuse, Chad. Rent Syracuse, Chad. No. If you want to buy a car, use ATMs. This is the ATM, deposit, withdraw, balance. You type that in chat too. How you get guns? Told you that. Or
Anybody
I
get
just
like
got shot.
you can bump for it. That's it. That's it. You bump for it. Like, let me show y'all.
Oh, call my
So
phone.
we still trying to show y'all we make money.
I said 5K.
Y'all.
But
Anybody selling
who's
a
selling
blick?
guns? Who is
Hey,
Me.
Who is me?
You can bless me for the freebie.
2XJ,
You can bless me for the freebie. Oh my gosh, Chad. How do I tell you, Chad? How do I tell you? While we're trying to cop blick. Okay, blicks will usually shoot you from 10 to 15,000. They might bless you. They might cut you a little something for the 5K. That's cool. I wouldn't say go for those, cause you might get scammed. That do happen.
Flashback.
I
mean, still cool it, man.
Alright, I'll give you a discount though for 3K.
3K for a blicky?
Hey,
Yeah, fool, you got only 5K. I can't, cause the gun is 5K though, but I got you a discount to 3K.
You know it's scam, man. Hold up.
Hey,
Wait, you wanna see the gun? Wait,
I'll
Yeah,
break
you wanna see the
let me see
gun?
that.
I
Yeah,
will.
let me see
Look,
that.
look, this the gun is right here.
Oh yeah, it's good. Let me get that.
3K for.
Said I didn't even hear him scheming, bro. You can hear him in the back.
So I paid the card 3K. I
You
bet
go right
him
up.
for.
Those
Him for
demons!
yeah, bet.
They trying to buy this button. Nobody.
Hey, for
Chat.
put your hands up, for.
Chat on what you put. Oh my gosh, brother, that's how you coming?
Yeah, for put your
End
put
of
yourself up.
flashback.
Man, you're looking for a blick, and before you get a blick, you should get bullets, in my opinion. But you don't, so you get your blick, and now you look like stupid, cause you got bullets, so you should get bullets and then blick. So when you get blick, you gonna be ready already. That's just my opinion, though, chat. But yeah, do that. You see, we at 5K. I don't know if I gotta keep showing y'all that. That's all the hills I had anyway. You make money. That's the money method, or you can get a job. It's either that, get a job, get guns, flip guns, trap, stick somebody up, rob them. Do what you do. Come up. But everybody really be around here. Some people be at the gun area. Stuff like that. That spawn. Remember, you come down that road, and this way, you go here before you get your license, chat. I mean, you go here to get your license. I'm sorry. See, I don't know what they on. They ain't on nothing. Go over here. Who dropping in to come get his license so he can get him a car. Wow. Yes, you do get hit with a quiz. Now, do you know your stuff? Up to you. I'm about to give you the answers. When you see a silent yellow line, it's no passing, no passing. So you see that? You treat it as a stop sign. Alright? That's what you're supposed to do. Now, 3-4 seconds is ideal because that's what you really want to do is under the, you feel me? And you supposed to stop at least 15 feet from the tracks if a railroad with flashing lights is happening. You really, and if a vehicle, you ease off the gas and steer until it, like these are obviously very good informational thingamajiggies to know because a diamond construction, you know what I'm saying? Now look, you're merging onto the freeway. Who has the right of way? The merging vehicle must always yield to traffic. I don't know why, it just does. I thought we were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You continue to the next exit if you miss your exit on the freeway because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, if it's foggy, I don't know why everybody still use their beams, but you're supposed to load them down or use your fogs. Like a blind spot is also an area in your that's not visible to your mirrors, So it's also, you know what I'm saying? Now, when driving in a roundabout, you must stop before entering, but that's not it. You yield to traffic already in the roundabout. That's really it. You would think A is right, but you're confuzzled. You're bamboozled. So if on blam blam blam, you pray. That's what they want you to do. You pray. You look to the right edge. Now after you do all of that, bada bing, bada boom, pow. You have your driver's license, young boo. You can now buy cars. Now you take that license, you run with it, and you go far with that license. All right. You take that license, and you. Oh my gosh, bro! Don't tell me I'm stuck, chat. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take this long way, bro. I wasn't even trying to do all of this. You take this, you take your license. Oh my gosh, chat. How do I tell you? You go get that car. You understand me? You go get that car. And once you get that car, you learn how to drive that car, and you drive that car, and you get that money, you make that money, and you have fun. Now, with all of this being said, this game does have glitches. It does glitch time to time. All you have to do is just relog. As you can see, just relog, load back in. And you supposed to be able to pick your last spawn, but I wouldn't pick my last spawn, honestly. Just pick spawn 5 or 1. 5 is the gas station and 1 is the boxes. Just yeah, man. That's pretty much it. You role play. You see what people got going. You set something up. You combat log sometimes because it sucks losing your character in the progress and time that is spent begging people for guns and ammo. You know, you make another character after a while because you don't want to lose the first one. So, we're not going to use Billy Boy Nut Nut. Nah. We're going to go to 5. Billy Boy Nut Nut is for a series, alright, chat? Y'all tap into that. That series is gonna be on this game. We're gonna get Billy Boy Nut Nut some boxes. I have an episode coming out, but that ain't what it is. But it ain't. Alright. Yeah. Let's see what people own at the store, if they have somebody at the store. See, we ain't glitch no more. We do keep our license even though we leave the game. That is something you do keep. You also keep your inventory. Unless you have it in your hand. Unless you have it in your hand, and then you're out of luck. Alright, let me see something. Look, chat. Oh, that's right. We're banned. How do I tell you? But it's 10. And that's that stuff. That's that stuff I be talking about, chat. Roblox be doing me bad for no reason, bro. They're supposed to have my VC back, but you know, let's look at car prices. You know, we only got 5K. You know, let's see if we can mess with something. Let's see. I could probably show y'all how to spawn a car in, because I ain't gonna lie, even I was confused at first. I had to get help, so I wouldn't leave y'all stranded and abandoned like that, actually. So we're gonna skedaddle our way all the way over here. Go to dealership. This is the cars. Hopefully you know your cars, because you won't be able to see nothing. You got Buffalo, Camaro, Camry, Chevrolet, Hellcat, no Crowns, Hellcat, Charger, you know, Trackhawk, Lowrider, Combs, Moped, Red Eyes, you know, all of that good stuff and all of that great stuff. With that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way to the start, because that's all we got. And we're gonna see if we could test drive it, because we're broke. We don't have enough money. So let's see. Hopefully you go to chat, you type in /v spawn, type that in. Hold up, chat. Type that in. Bam. Hopefully it works. I don't own any vehicles. You can't test drive. You have to own a vehicle. But once you do that, it's gonna show in chat V spawn with numbers. You type that in again and your car should spawn. And from there, learn how to drive on controller, because I don't Keyboard and mouse you should know how. Mobile probably should be easy, but yeah, chat. You know, and I don't like how this dude looking at us like right now. Back up, back up. Fix your face, mud. Fix your face. Look, he got the earrings in. Look, you see the earrings, chilling. The books, accessories, and all of that good sorts. The shiesty, all of that good sorts. I don't like what Muddy's talking about. He grabbing Blick. I don't know what he. See, he glitching bad. He could have shot me, chat, but he did, and I get to live another day. So, hey, maybe if he would have pulled that trigger, y'all would have seen the death. You know, it ain't beautiful. Who dropping would have lost everything he worked for, including that license. How do I tell you, chat? Yeah, even if you put money in the ATM, answer some questions. No, it does not save. Nothing is truly yours. PD can take from you and will put you in jail. You RK, you will be banned. They are very strict on RKing. You should know your laws. Just no fear for your life. If they try you, you try them like this. If you know, he has every right to shoot me and kill me, cause I tried first. So go about this how you like, chat. This game is all devices. Amazing, and I will be dropping content.